sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo. Iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin. Sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo. Iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin. Sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo. Buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo. Iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin. Sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball Iwasan na ang mga bisyo, sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin, buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo, sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin, buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo, sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin, buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo, sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin, buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na, yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na, yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na, yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon,
Nagbabalik ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. This is the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. We are live from the Lotte Sports Arena here in Biñan, Laguna, the city of life. And we will give you life this Thursday night as we bring you the last game of our Thursday triple header, which features Kenny Rocacurva, who is looking to bounce back here tonight against Cal Tolentino. Both of these players were scoreless in their last games, and both of these guys are actually top scorers of their respective squads. It's South Cotabato versus Biñan for our main game this Thursday night dito sa 6th season ng Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. This is Javi Palanya alongside Coach Juanito Gregorio and Miss Andre Endicio. Let's now go to Richard Tampos for the start of this game.
MPTV Signal Channel 98, MPTV Satellite Channel 53, and on Pilipinas Live app. It's South Cotabato versus your Biñan Tatakgel on the 2024 Buenas Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 6 by Extreme. We got the starting fives beginning with the South Cotabato Warriors. Forward number 1, Jammer Hamito. At guard number 4, the Flash, Nico Elorde. Playing center number 5, Larry Rodriguez. Starting at guard number 15, Enzo Hasson. And at forward number 21, the MPBL inaugural season MVP, Val Acuna. The head coach is Elvis Tolentino. Assistant coaches Boying Diloy, Jesus Ramon Pido, Apol Coronado, Peter Deleguero, Rod Tolentino, team manager Merman Flores. And the team owner is the dynamic rap sensation, Michael Pacquiao. And now, get pumped up for your Biñan Tatakgel Beast Motorcycle GameX. Playing center number 9, KG Canaleta. At guard number 13, Mr. Fast, JJ Helterbrand. Power forward number 18, from 108 Kapinpin Street, Mike Maestre. The other forward number 22, Carlo Lastimosa. Starting at guard number 62, your very own from Barangay Canlalay, Biñan, Laguna, Ronnie Alonte. The head coach is Boyet Fernandez. His assistants are Gino Manansala, Gino Manuel, Eliazar Kabutotan, J.R. Manansala, and Jerwin Gaco, with Rico Meyer Hopper. Team manager Jojo Cunanan. LGU partner is Honorable Vice Mayor of Biñan.
We present to you the primary protagonists of this game, our starting five, brought to you by Buenas, Nico Elorde, Enzo Hoson, Larry Rodriguez, Jammer Hamito, and Val Acuna. Para South Cotabato Warriors for the Biñan Tatakgel, it will be JJ Helterbrand, Ronnie Alonte, KG Canaleta, Mike Maestre, and the returning Carlo Lastimosa. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. The last game of our Thursday triple header here at the Lotte Sports Arena. Javi Palanya joined by Coach Juanito Gregorio and Miss Andrea Endicio. South Cotabato versus Biñan. The Warriors looking to extend their 6-game winning streak, while Biñan is looking to get back into the win column after back-to-back defeats against Pasay and Manila. First possession goes to the Warriors. Nico Elorde being defended here by Ronnie Alonte. Elorde gets a pass inside. Rodriguez will finish the 2 points.
Textbook dribble drive being played by South Cotabato to start the ball game.
Larry Rodriguez was also scoreless in that game against Quezon City, that narrow victory that they had 65-62. But a quick answer there by Biñan, a three-pointer scored on the other side.
I'm sure that Biñan misses the services of KG Canaleta, who did not play in their last game. So out there to stretch out the floor para dito sa Biñan.
Ronnie Alonte thought of the three-pointer, gave it up. Now it's with Mr. Fast, JJ Helterbrand. Helterbrand gets doubled on the right side. Maestre near the elbow. A little bit too strong on that shot. Elorde forward to Enzo Hoson. Hoson pulls back. Goes down to Jammer Hamito. Acuna off the screen. Out to Hoson. Enzo knocks it down from the outside.
Good options para dito sa South Cotabato. That ball is rotating early on in their offense here in the first quarter.
Enzo Hoson, former Marikina shoemaster, got his biggest break in the league courtesy of his current head coach here at South Cotabato. Coach Elvis Tolentino was once the leading scorer of the MPBL during his time with Marikina. Formed a deadly combo with Deves Sazon in that squad. Alonte inbounds to JJ Helterbrand. Tough shot there against Valacuña. Good defense by the former UE Red Warrior, but Helterbrand gets it back. He misses. Maestre is there on the reverse.
That seems to be a fan favorite. Ito si Mike Maestre. Every time his name is called, marami ang talagang nag-cheer para dito kay Mike.
He is one of their homegrown players. Big to big action. Larry Rodriguez against Maestre. Down low. That's 3 seconds against Larry Rodriguez.
A terrific defense being played by KG Canaleta and Mike Maestre. They might be undersized here, but their physicality and their length in terms of their wingspans really is an advantage on the defensive end.
5 apiece. More than 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Lastimosa, who has only played 2 games this season for Biñan, returns to the lineup tonight. Canaleta missing from the outside. Olsen pushing it. Acuna. Transition 3 on the way. That is down and through para kay Valacuña.
Early on, that South Cotabato is really trying to look for that 3-point shot. One from Enzo Hoson, one from Valacuña here in the first 3 minutes of the ball game.
Canaleta hands it off to Helterbrand. They go to the right side. Alonte gets the screen from Maestre. Got trapped right there, loses it to Larry Rodriguez.
Nico Elorde really closing down on any option of Ronnie Alonte here early on in the first.
One of the best defensive guards here in the league. And here he is with the basketball. Elorde trying to body up Alonte. Rodriguez near the circle, knocks it down.
Everybody can really stretch out the floor para dito South Cotabato. Even Larry Rodriguez and Jammer Hamito has that respectable mid-range. So their guards really know their talents here in the 5.
5 ang kalamangan dito ng South Cotabato. Ball is with the home squad. Maestre goes for the reverse. Good defense by Rodriguez. Elorde to Acuna. One dribble, pull up off the gas. That's no good para kay Valacuña. Lastimosa, crossover on Enzo Hoson. Hoson staying with him. Lastimosa beyond the arc. No good. The tap goes to Larry Rodriguez. The pitch out to Hoson. Oh, good recovery by Enzo Hoson. And South Cotabato off to a huge run here in the first quarter.
You know, I thought that was a bad pass. It was good intention, bad execution by Larry Rodriguez. But the recovery from Enzo Hoson made that possible.
Canaleta, hard drive to the hole, finishes with the right hand. South Cotabato, they are really putting their foot on the gas pedal here early on. Elorde getting that basket inside.
And they're really trying to attack Ronnie Alonte early on. So whenever they have the ball, they give it to Nico Elorde and try to expose itong si Ronnie Alonte. But Ronnie Alonte has actually made a few stops against Nico Elorde early on.
Maestre hands it off to Lastimosa. Goes inside, gets the foul against Jammer Hamito. Check out this fast break of the game brought to you by New Star Max. Win to the max. What a pass, what a catch. Good recovery as well para kay Enzo Hoson for those 2 points on the break. Lead is 7 for the Warriors here. Lastimosa Missing on the first free throw. Split at the line for the former CSB Blazer. The last time Carlos Simosa played was last May 18 against the Pangasinan Heatwaves, where he scored 7 points. Rodriguez from the baseline. That's short. Hamito might have gotten away with a push.
Could have been a charge para dito kay Jammer Hamito. An extension of that right arm to get that offensive rebound. No call. That will be an easy 2 for Jammer.
Robbie Manalang has made his way into the game for Biñan. Lastimosa will try again inside. Over to the threes. Doesn't get it. Elorde pushing. Acuna. He loves those rhythm threes on the break.
Nico Elorde already 3 assists here in the first 5 minutes of the ball game. That's the second 3 from Val Acuna, both coming from Nico Elorde.
19-8. Biñan having trouble scoring the basketball here in the opening frame. Maestre gets the pass on the roll. Hamito steals it away from him.
Very strong front court in Hamito and Larry Rodriguez.
Oh, what a play once again. Nico Elorde setting up Jammer Hamito on the break.
And even Jammer Hamito was surprised with that right-hand finish. Looking at the bench, looking at their reaction, everybody pumped with that Jammer Hamito finish.
I actually have never seen Jammer Hamito finish with the right hand.
Exactly.
Oh, Maestre fumbled it. Acuna dives for it. It's in the hands of Pamboy Raimundo. Nobody home there for South Cotabato.
Good activity coming from Biñan to get it to an open Pamboy Raimundo, but they need a lot of stops here. 21 points in the first 6 minutes. It's just too much if you want to win the ball game.
Still under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's been a high-octane opening quarter between these two squads. Oh, Maestre is down. He suddenly had to sit on the ground.
Being forced by Coach Boyet and Coach Gino to really sit down on the floor. It looks like he got hit on somewhere. I'm not sure if it's his arm, his shoulder, or his rib. He seems to be a little hurt here.
Maestre being held up by his teammates and the rest of the Biñan staff. Now he will have to troop to the bench. That's going to be a mandatory substitution for the Tatak Gel. Tyrone Chan will check in para kay Mike Maestre. Pumasok na rin dito si Kenny Rocacurva, who I mentioned at the top of our coverage, was scoreless in that game against Pasay. And this is a guy who has been one of the leading scorers for Biñan this season. He only attempted 2 shots.
Not the best of games para dito kay Kenny Rocacurva against a very quick Pasay Voyagers team. Could have been a game where he could have been battling with the speed of Pasay, yet Pasay just really outran itong Biñan in that last game. 22 fast break points compared to only 2 of Biñan.
Hard to believe considering the lineup that Biñan has in the kind of system that Coach Boyet has. KG Canaleta working hard underneath.
Still an adjustment para dito sa Biñan. A very deep team, but they have not yet found their rotation.
Jammer Hamito dials it down from the outside. Great start as well para sa kanya dito sa first quarter.
What a first quarter para sa front court nitong Biñan. Nitong South Cotabato. 7 for Jammer, 6 for Val, 4 for Larry Rodriguez.
Taron Chan, the answer there from the baseline. 24-14, the lead is 10. Look at the way that South Cotabato is getting into their offense, not wasting a lot of seconds.
Very quick movement being played by South Cotabato. Quick ball rotation. Someone is bound to get open with that type of ball movement.
The Ant-Man scoring inside. He was the top scorer against Quezon City with 14 points. Canaleta gets away and slams it home. Vintage KG Canaleta.
Vintage it is. We've seen a lot of those from his collegiate to his PBA days. Now KG is showing he still has ups here in the MPBL.
Might have lost a little inch off those vertical jump, but still the same elegant finisher. Ito si KG Canaleta. Hoson from the corner. Robbie Manalang pushing it. They're outnumbered here. Pamboy Raimundo will wait. Tyron Chan on the pop. On the opposite side, could not hit Rocacurva. Forced to give it back out. Raimundo will set this one up. Still 9 on the shot clock. It's a screen from KG. Pamboy from the outside rattles it home.
Very deadly if you have KG on that two-man game. He can roll, he can pop, or he can give enough space to the ball handler. Exactly what happened para kay Pamboy Raimundo in that last sequence.
7 ang kalamangan dito ng Warriors. Hamito gets the pass, hands it off to Hoson. Enzo puts the ball on the deck. Gives it to the corner. That's Mark Cruz stepping on the sideline.
Can stretch the floor. Medyo sumobra lang ng pagka-stretch para dito kay Mark Cruz.
Overstretch na yun.
Overstretch na. Let's watch this first. Off the baseline spin. KG going vintage with that slam.
Parang ngayon lang siya nababawasan ng inches sa talon niya, no? Bakit tayo, magka-30 pa lang tayo, nabawasan na ng inches yung talon natin?
Doon tayo nagkaiba. Wala talagang inch sa akin. Nagsimula pa lang.
Ayun na nga. O nga pala. Sorry, wrong person to compare to. My bad. Over 40 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Pamboy Raimundo took all the time in the world and knocks it down. Now Biñan mounting a comeback here at the tail end of our first quarter.
Coming off the bench itong si Pamboy Raimundo, yet after his arrival, making the biggest impact. 8 points already para dito kay Pamboy.
Parito flashes in the middle. Puts it up, no good. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Roca Curva to the corner. Manalang will not wait. That's an obvious foul against Christian Parito. Too aggressive on the closeout.
The entry of Pamboy Raimundo and Robbie Manalang making a big change para dito sa Biñan. They have suddenly changed the pace of the ball game, now adding a lot more speed. Also, Kenry Curva as well. So going a lot younger in this 5 is Roca Curva, Manalang, and also Raimundo.
6.6 points per game, 2.8 assists. But only a 50% free throw shooter this season, Robbie Manalang. Medyo nakakapagtataka yan.
Yes. Not the numbers we're used to seeing last year for Pasig. Their star player, one of the biggest gunners for Pasig.
I believe he was number 2 in scoring next to Ryan Costello. That free throw was brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. 1 second left. Mark Cruz puts it up. I don't think that would have counted even if it went in. And that is it for a very quick, fast-paced, high-octane first quarter between Biñan and South Cotabato. The Warriors not putting their foot off the gas pedal, really getting quickly into their offense, initiating a lot of plays on the break. Nico Elorde setting up Val Acuña, Larry Rodriguez, and even Jammer Hamito. Frontline players, as you mentioned, Bonito, putting in decent contributions in that first quarter for South Cotabato.
First half of the first quarter going the side of South Cotabato, but on the second half, after the addition of Raimundo, Manalang, and Roca Curva, now going the side of Biñan. It's been very exciting, high-scoring first quarter, 26-24, still in favor of South Cotabato.
KG Canaleta with that highlight dunk as one of the plays in the first quarter that we needed to see again and again. 26-24 ang ating score at the end of the first quarter. That's brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. And we welcome to the Lotte Sports Arena our MPBL founder and chairman, fighting pride of the Philippines, Senator Manny Pacquiao, in the building alongside his wife, Mrs. Jinky Pacquiao. Siyempre, Vice Jel Alonte also here to support his home squad. The Biñan Tatak Jel looking to get back into the win column tonight against the streaking South Cotabato Warriors, who have gone to win 6 straight games. They're looking for win number 7 here. Itong Biñan naman, dalawang sunod na pagkatalo against Pasay and Manila. They're 2-1 here at the Alonte Sports Arena. Second quarter almost underway. This is Savi Palanya alongside Coach Juanito Gregorio and Miss Andrea Indicio. 2-point lead by South Cotabato. Biñan making a big run to make this a close one. South Cotabato was up by as much as 10 points in that first period.
Oh, as much as 13, if I believe, 21-8. But all of a sudden, that 16-5 run by Biñan in the last 4 minutes of the first quarter, led by Pamboy Raimundo and Robbie Manalang.
11 out of 19 for South Cotabato in that first quarter, while Biñan was 9 out of 20. So really high efficiency from the field for both of these squads. And both teams combining for 7 3-pointers in that first quarter. Mark Cruz calling out the play here for South Cotabato. It's a double screen from Dumapig and Pajarito. They're trying to set up Marvin Janicio here, but Pajarito breaks it down, pops out, shoots the 3, misses.
Not the option they wanted. They wanted that double screen going towards the corner, but Pajarito was forced to go out and shoot the 3.
Mismatch here. Raimundo doesn't take advantage. Gimpayan against Marvin Janicio. Gimpayan, soft touch.
Marvin Janicio already strong in his own way, but J-Mar Gimpayan just maximizing on that strength and that length.
That guy is stronger than you think.
Yes.
Mark Cruz nailing it from downtown. The guy is down. Tyrone Chan decked to the floor there after that shot by the Ant-Man.
Another 3 right away para din South Cotabato. Looks like the game plan is to really stretch out and locate the shooters para dito sa South Cotabato.
Coach Elvis Tolentino is mad about something on that South Cotabato sideline. I think he's going to be given a warning here.
Very underrated the impact of Tyrone Chan whenever he's inside the court. Doesn't look physical, but kapag banggaan na sa banggaan, kaya makipagtapatan ito ni Tyrone Chan.
Alright, punta muna tayo kay Miss Andrea Indicio.
Coach Boyet Fernandez said ang pinakamahirap daw talagang tanggapin after a loss is that knowing you planned everything well, alam mo kung sinong dapat bantayan, alam mo kung anong dapat gawin, and yet it did not translate. But sometimes it's not about the lack of planning because you really can't predict what's gonna happen. Pero syempre, that does not diminish the whole point of planning. So tonight, Coach Boyet reminded them 3 things to take care of: the transition offense, the boards, and the ball. Currently, Mike Maestre is experiencing tightness sa kanyang right neck after being bumped at hindi niya raw ito magalaw. It's still unsure if he'll be back in the ballgame. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Andrea. 3 things daw sinabi ni Coach Boyet Fernandez in that report by Andrea. Transition offense, the boards, and if I heard it right, taking care of the basketball.
Yes. It's actually exactly what assistant coach Gino Manuel said to me to start the ball game. I was talking to him. He said, if we can control the boards, everything's going to be easier.
Here comes Roca Corva in transition offense for Biñan. He really is trying to make up for that lackluster performance. I think that's even an understatement because he only attempted 2 shots.
Yes, I want to see more options on Kenny Roca Corva. We know how much of a talent this guy is, averaging 8 points, 5 rebounds, and almost 3 assists a ball game. But we know he is more than capable of producing para dito sa Biñan. So let's see if they are able to give him a lot more options dito sa ball game na to.
Always tough to guard a shifty lefty like Roca Corva on the break. No matter how much people are in front of him, he will find a way. And there you see his numbers as mentioned by Juanito Gregorio. Only 52% free throw shooter though. That's going to have to improve considering the way that he plays. Oson gets a step on Manalang. Manalang doesn't jump on the fake. Tolentino, he too was scoreless in that game against Quezon City. Cruz gets the screen from Dumapig. The Ant-Man, that shot was blocked by Tyrone Chan.
Perfect help side by Tyrone Chan.
Raimundo lobs it. That's a tough pass to make. Everything but the shot there. Tyrone Chan missing it up close. We go the other way. Oson, drop step. The concentration and the production there by Enzo Oson.
Enzo Oson wants to attack Robbie Manalang each and every time he has that basketball. He knows that he has the size advantage either against Manalang or Raimundo. So really attacking strong on the post.
Biñan playing this game without Jimboy Estrada, their leading scorer this season. Are losing 10.4 points per game in this contest because Jimboy has a game with Letran in one of their preseason tournaments.
See here, Coach Boyet Fernandez alongside assistant coach, Coach Gino Manuel. making sure that they have a recovery game right here after losing in their last game against Pasay.
Hoson goes through 2 screens, loses it. That's off his body. It's going to be Biñan basketball.
Might be a turnover, but you love the aggressiveness coming from Enzo Hoson in today's ball game.
Mr. Fast, JJ Helterbrand, resting on the bench for Biñan. Raimundo, pressured up top early by Enzo Hoson. Gimpayan floats it up and in.
I like that drag offense being played by Pamboy Raimundo and Biñan, giving a lot of options, especially on that pop by Jmar Gimpayan.
Cruz hooks it to Jervy Cruz. Nakakapasok lang para dito sa South Cotabato. There's a foul on the rebound play. It's gonna go against Chris Lumaping.
Chris Lumaping jumping over the back. Might be a little push. Good box out coming from Jmar Gimpayan. That's gonna be a really good rebounding battle.
Jammer Hamito back in the game para kay Chris Lumaping. JJ Pido checking in the game for the first time para dito kay Coach Boyd Fernandez.
Gonna be a defensive substitution para dito kay Coach Boyd, putting in a little more physicality, maybe put on Enzo Hoson.
Tyrone Chan from the elbow, no good. Jervy Cruz the rebound. Cruz quickly to Kyle Tolentino. Tolentino loses his balance. Ball picked up by Jervy Cruz. Ball sails out of bounds. Possession will stay with South Cotabato.
I want to know how long is the wingspan of Jmar Gimpayan. Are probably 2 to 3 inches shorter than Jervy Cruz, but when he put up his hand, well challenging that fadeaway of Jervy Cruz.
We're gonna try to find that out in just a bit. Timeout called here on the floor. 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. South Cotabato winning against Quezon City 65-62 last May 31. These were the numbers from that match. South Cotabato started out flat in this game before they used a strong third quarter to tie the game up at 45 heading into the final period. And that's where they took care of business. Mark Cruz making sure they got the victory, scoring 14 points in that one.
Everything was close in terms of field goals, 3-point field goals, points in the paint, but it wasn't on the rebounding end where they really had an edge. Plus 15 para dito sa Biñan. Sorry, plus 14 para dito sa South Cotabato. And really making sure that they get the win late in that game.
There you see the Pinoy Sakuragi. He has yet to play a game for Biñan this season. We are awaiting his return to the lineup. He will be a very valuable piece, especially down the road para dito sa Tatak Gel. Roca Curva gets by Tolentino, stretches, couldn't get it, but good thing Jmar Gimpayan is there to get the basket para sa Biñan.
Knows for the ball, hustle, and just wanting that basketball off the rebound. Jmar Gimpayan gets that offensive on that last sequence.
6 points, 4 rebounds in the game para kay Jmar Gimpayan. Hamito steps out. That three-pointer too strong. Ball ends up in the hands of the Ant-Man, Mark Cruz. Two-man game between Hamito and Mark. Hoson fakes out Pido. Hoson leans in. Floater is good from the baseline.
Whoever the defender, no problem para dito kay Enzo Hoson. They put in Pido as a better physical defender, yet still was able to get the basket as Enzo Hoson.
Lead back with South Cotabato, 33-32. JJ Pido looking for an option. He sees KG Canaleta has the height advantage over Kyle Tolentino. He shoots over him. No good. Hoson gets it to Hamito. Jervy Cruz all alone from beyond the arc. Wala pa ring punto sa laro na to. Ito si Jervy Cruz. Pido went in there without any plan. Jmar Gimpayan though saving the day there for Biñan.
You know, it makes me wonder how does he do it against two guys much taller than him, yet he was still able to find a way in getting that layup inside.
That's just a lot of experience for you, talking about Jmar Gimpayan. He may be a young player here in the league, but he has been a veteran of so many battles already. Roca Curva had to kick it out to Pido. Gipayan just in time to set the screen. A little hesitation there. Canaleta sets for the jumper and scores.
Too easy para kay KG Canaleta. That place is his comfort zone. Whenever open on the mid-range, more than automatic is KG Canaleta.
36-33 lamang na tatlo ang Biñan. Joseph Peña-Redondo is set to check in at the next dead ball together with Tyrone Chan. Hamito from the outside. He's missed his last two. Pamboy Raimundo ahead to KG. Canaleta puts it up. That might have been a rushed shot there for Canaleta.
No need for them to rush on that last possession. That was 1 versus 3.
Cruz has the heft advantage over Gimpayan. Settles for the jumper. That's his first basket of the game.
Trademark mid-range bucket para dito kay Jerby Cruz. Single coverage. Jerby Cruz takes advantage over J-Mar Gimpayan.
3 minutes and 33 remaining here in the first half. Biñan up by 1. The last game of Biñan was against the Pasay Voyagers. This was a 65-76 decision. And in that game, it was a tight one. It had 6 ties and 10 lead changes. Biñan led 37-31 at the half before getting outscored 23-13 in the third quarter to trail by 4. Entering the fourth quarter, they trailed by as much as 15 points in the final frame en route to this loss.
Well, this was a game really outran by Pasay Voyagers. They knew that they had a speed advantage and they just were able to really bet on that fast break points. Plus 20 para sa Pasay.
Our chairman and founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao, joined by his lovely wife, Miss Jinky Pacquiao. Talking about that last game of Biñan, only J-Mar Gimpayan was the one in double figures with 11 points.
He was very cold in the second half as well para kay J-Mar Gimpayan. Not really a big factor para sa Biñan in the second half.
A lot of guys scoreless in that game, including Kenny Roger Roca Curva. Chan gets it to his former Pasig teammate. Roca Curva on to JJ Pido. Loses it. Roca Curva recovers. Shot clock winding down. That's a foul on Nico Elorde.
How shifty is this guy? Wanting to go right, then able to recover going left. And is able to fish a foul from very good defender Nico Elorde.
Kung ganyan na mag-dribble, malamang nasa NBA na ako.
You know who Kenny Roca Curva reminds me? I don't know if it's only me, but he reminds me of a Manu Ginobili type of basketball player.
That's right. Now that free throw is brought to you by Extreme One Stop Shop Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Roca Curva drains the first. 2 for 2 for Kenny Roca Curva. You saw his free throw average earlier. It was at 50%. That's going to have to improve considering the way that he plays, attacking the basket and drawing a lot of contact as a result.
And that's true. He's going to get a lot of fouls this season.
And he's also going to have to step up his production considering that Jimboy Estrada will be away soon near the end of this month. I'd like to give a shout out to our executive producer, Ms. Russell Torres.
Good evening to you, ma'am.
Happy viewing. And happy viewing as well to everybody watching on the Pilipinas Live app, on Facebook, YouTube, as well as on MPTV channel 98 on Signal and Satellite channel 53. That was the last basket by Enzo Hoson. That brings us our lucky fan of the game, our lucky fans of the game, brought to you by Buenas. action has somehow slowed down a bit here in the second quarter after a high-octane first period. I couldn't even catch my breath already in that first quarter.
Very quick offense ang nilalaro ng parehas na koponan in that first quarter. Both teams really trying to outrun each other. Now here, going to their half-court sets, trying to look for the best options possible. You're right, slower ball game we're playing here in the second quarter.
Now check out a free throw story, 7 out of 8 for Biñan, and this is only the second free throw attempt for South Cotabato here in the second quarter. J.R. Alabanza making his debut here in this game for Biñan. Alabanza has started a lot of the games for Coach Boyet this season.
Adding size and muscle on that front line para dito sa Biñan. I'm sure Coach Boyet wants to be able to match with the physicality of Larry Rodriguez.
And another crowd favorite, Poy Actub, is also in the game for the Tatak Gel. Peña Redondo from the corner, that is way off the mark. But he says that it should have been their ball kasi sabi niya parang napalpal daw yung tira niya.
So he's asking for a review. Let's see if Coach Boyet will be reviewing that.
It's a jump ball situation. At the possession arrow pointing the side of the South Cotabato Warriors. Coach Boyet is near the scorer's table.
He's asking for a challenge.
Is he going to challenge? Is the yellow light on already?
Di pa. Tingnan natin.
Our officiating crew trying to come up with a final decision there.
Very interesting. If this challenge is successful, and then the jump ball will be void. Tama ba?
Yeah, that's correct. So yes, i-challenge nga ni Coach Boyet Fernandez. And that jump ball call.
Peña Redondo is sure. He's 100% sure na natapik yung kanyang tira.
I'm pretty sure that very soon we'll also have those iPads in the sidelines to try and help the coaches to decide if whether to challenge or not. All right, we'll be taking a short break here. Pagbalik natin the verdict of that challenge. All right, so the verdict is the challenge was voided because the call was inconclusive.
Yes. Hindi klaro siguro sa video na nakuha.
So the last call will stand. It is still South Cotabato basketball. 2 minutes and 20 remaining here in the first half. Biñan up by 138-37. Hotly contested ball game here for our last game dito sa Alonte Sports Arena. Christian Parito trying to get the move on against KG Canaleta there.
Trying to give KG a taste of his own medicine with that baseline drive, but read well by KG.
Baseline inbound for South Cotabato. Elorde triggers into Larry Rodriguez. Had a decent first quarter. Actually, all of South Cotabato's starting big men had. Rodriguez leans in and he continues from where he left off.
23 good seconds of defense, yet on the 24th, Larry Rodriguez was able to find an opening with that floater.
Nakakapanghinayang yung mga possession na ganun, no?
Yes.
When you play those 23 seconds of good defense and then on 24th second, they get a lucky shot
And
off.
just a very small attack para dito kay Larry. Let's watch that again. Good help side, Good switch, yet on that one dribble on the 24th second, Larry was able to get that float in.
You know, that's why Larry has been able to have a long professional career. Oh, what a move right there by Christian Pajarito. He was asking for a foul, no whistle was blown. But going back to what I was saying, Larry Rodriguez, his play is really timeless, no? Kung ano yung bilis niya ngayon,
Yes.
yan yung bilis niya dati pa eh.
Alam mong even with the style of play he's playing in today's age, that's been the way he's been playing even from way before. So even 2 to 3 years down the road, Larry Rodriguez will still be a staple in Philippine basketball.
That's why for all of the young players, that is who you should emulate if you want to have a long basketball career. Larry can play physical, he can play finesse, he has a shot from the outside, he has a soft touch in the shaded area, and he has a plethora of post moves to work on. As you can see, Jonathan Gray, I will not make the same mistake of saying Jeremiah
Jay Gray. Jonathan, hindi siya si Jeremiah.
By the way,
Jeremiah
it was Juanito who made that mistake, not me. Hoson able to save it. No, he gets it to the wrong man. Peña Redondo with the basketball. Counter steal, Nico Elorde. Elorde pulls back, leaves it for Hoson. Acuna fakes out Canaleta, puts the ball on the deck, leaves it for Pajarito. Blocked by Alabanza, but a whistle is blown. The foul will be called on JR.
They're not happy with that call on JR Alabanza. That is the strength of JR Alabanza, rim protection. That is why he is inside the court. And he was able to help out against Christian Pajarito, yet the rest are calling it tumama daw sa kamay ni Pajarito on that last second.
Pajarito knocks down the first free throw. 6'7" power forward, hailing from Cavite. Went to Letran for college, an NCAA champion itong si Christian Pajarito.
Have gotten a few player of the games in their last season. Slow growth. It's good to see him learning from Jervy Cruz and Larry Rodriguez.
That is stop with Zamboanga in Biñan in his very young MPBL career. There's a foul here on the other side to the dismay and frustration of Coach Elvis Tolentino and Coach Boying Diloy on the sideline.
If you're a referee, you have to be tough in this ball game.
Oh, yeah.
On one side, you have
In
Coach...
this league, actually.
Yeah, on one side, you have Coach Elvis Tolentino. On the other side, you have Coach Boyd Fernandez. Both really tough coaches. So, very interesting ball game we're having.
Esteemed and well-respected coaches. Para na rin ang ating VIP section who is led there by our chairman and founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao. Of course, joined by Vice Jel Alonte, our Commissioner Kenneth Doremdes. 41 all, under 50 seconds to play here in the first half. It's been an exciting, fast-paced ball game here between Biñan and South Cotabato.
Pido getting a stop right there against Nico Elorde. That is why Pido is inside the court to force some stops against the guards of South Cotabato.
45.6 seconds remaining here in the first half. Timeout, Coach Elvis Tolentino. Back here inside the Lotte Sports Arena in Biñan City, the City of Life. At kitang-kita mo naman buhay na buhay ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino dito for our last game here in our Thursday triple header. Of course, earlier we did have a couple of games to precede this. Manila winning over Quezon City and the Pampanga Giant Lanterns getting their 10th straight victory against the Negros Muscovados in our second game. Tied at 41 all, 45.6 seconds remaining here in the first half. It's been a nip and tuck affair here in the second quarter. A slow start for Biñan, a great beginning para South Cotabato that eventually ended up to where we are right now. Biñan getting a run at the tail end of that first quarter to be able to set up this tight matchup.
Very, very strong start by South Cotabato, 21-8, but a good run by Biñan, as you were saying, Javi. to make this a very good ball game.
Sir Joe Ramos and our legal counsel, Attorney Glenn Gacal, also in attendance here at the Alonte Sports Arena. It's Biñan basketball. JJ Pido will handle the rock against Nico Elorde. Let's see what Coach Boyd has drawn up for this possession. Peña Redondo receives a screen from Canaleta. Peña Redondo waving away. He wants an isolation against Pajarito. Peña Redondo gets the step. Peña Redondo with the finish.
He knew that he had a speed advantage against Christian Pajarito. Waved off everybody one-on-one. Successful para dito kay Peña Redondo.
Last shot time for South Cotabato. Elorde finds himself wide open from downtown. Bullseye.
Once again, that drag offense working the way of South Cotabato. Everybody going under wide open for Nico Elorde.
Tough pass to make. 1 second left. Aktub. That shot would not have counted even if it went in. What a first half it has been here between these two squads.
Up and down ball game we are having right here. Both teams having an answer if one team makes a run. And that's been the story of the ball game. Everybody trying to counter what good things the other team is doing.
Enzo Hoson has been incredible here in the first half. 9 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 out of 5 from the field. But, you know, Enzo Hoson is just one part of that strong start for South Cotabato.
Total team basketball they are playing. Nico Elorde making plays, Val Acuña making their outside shots. Their front court really contributing very well. But one guy we have to highlight scoring and dishing out is Enzo Hoson. 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists in the first half.
44-43, narrow lead here being maintained by South Cotabato. Our halftime score brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX.
Slaughter, well deserving of our player of the game honors.
And at center number 20, Greg Zilla Slaughter.
Casino had that one picked away. Greg Zilla, look out below.
Everybody just saw it coming. Greg Zilla with a slam here in Valenzuela.
We take a look at our Buenas play of the game. DJ Mitchell doing a little bit of everything here today, but we feature that man, 7-foot Greg Slaughter, Greg Zilla, throwing it down on the break.
Second game in the MPBL, second slam of the season para dito kay Greg Zilla.
Slaughter. Let's Wei Chong. CBC. The ball on the deck.
Oh man! That's done.
Greg Slaughter with a two-handed jam. Welcome to the MPBL, Greg Zilla. Jamming that one home with authority.
And he had two big men on him, on Carl Brian Cruz, and really just left that entire side of the floor to Greg.
Best player of the game, and for the second straight game, it is none other than Greg Zilla, Greg Slaughter.
You just witnessed our Player of the Week, Manila SV Squad's very own Greg Zilla, Greg Slaughter. At this juncture, we will be having our halftime interview together with Sir Merman Flores, the team manager of the South Cotabato Warriors, and of course, Junji Halyare, one of the players of Biñan Tatakgel. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining me here at the half. Unahin ko na munang kausapin itong si Sir Merman. Sir Merman, currently you are on a 6-game winning streak. What could possibly be the reason for the continuous wins?
It's possible na we're working hard together, we're playing together, and hopefully we can continue to play together.
Definitely. And alam naman po natin na malapit na po yung window trade period ng MPBL. What type of player po ba yung inaay ng South Cotabato Warriors, or perhaps happy and contented na po ba kayo sa lineup nyo ngayon?
Sa ngayon, we haven't talked about the trading window right now. So we're focused on one game at a time, and then when we get there, then we'll talk about trading.
Alright. Meron po ba kayong gustong batiin o pasalamatan?
Yes, we would like to thank our sponsor, Gov Tamayo, RCS Sportswear, Sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta dyan sa South Cotabato, good evening po sa inyong lahat. At ang mga proud sponsor namin, sila Sanman, and Team Osiris, and Armor On. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat dyan.
Okay, thank you so much. Dumako naman tayo sa aking kanan. Junji, probably the fans are wondering right now, bakit nga ba hindi pa naka-uniform si Junji Halyare?
Unang-una kasi nga sa sobrang dami namin sa team, syempre nahirapan din pumili sina coach, sina Kuya Jojo, yung team manager namin. Kasi nga sa dami namin, pero 15 player lang yung kailangan ma-line up. Kaya siguro nahirapan sila, pero kung sino yung pinili na ma-line up, ang sinabi lang na ni coach, ibigay lang yung lahat ng makakaya para will deserve kung sino yung maglalaro ngayon.
Tama nga naman, napakahirap pumili sa inyo dahil lahat kayo magagaling. And currently, we are on a very tight ball game. So being a teammate, ano ba yung gusto mong makita pa sa mga teammate mo for the second half?
Una-una yung depensa. Kailangan higpitan pa yung depensa, yung physicality. Asahan nila yung physicality. Kailangan saluhin nila. Hindi pwedeng malambot, hindi pwedeng lalami-alami sa depensa. Dahil siyempre mga veterano din yung kalaban. Kaya lalo na yung sa transition defense, yun ang kailangan namin. Kaya inayos naman namin yun nung mga last practice namin.
Alright, para sa mga fans mo, Junji, batiin mo na sila at mga gusto mo pang batiin.
Una-una kay Boss Monching, Talisayon, sa Beast Motorcycle, sa Biñan, Tatakjel, saka sa mga taga-Imus sa amin, sa Malagasang. Malagasang first, Malagasang second, mga taga Green Gate, yung family ko, saka yung wife ko, saka mga pamangking ko.
Alright, maraming salamat. And that's it for our halftime interview. Don't go away, magbabalik pa rin po ang MPBL.
At the half now between the South Cotabato Warriors and the Biñan Beast Motorcycle Tire Game X. 44-43 is the count. It's been a hotly contested ball game here at the Alonte Sports Arena in the city of Biñan. Nico Elorde and company maintaining that solidarity in that first quarter and second period to be able to put a 1-point lead heading into this halftime break.
You look at the stats, very close in every position. The field goals, both shooting both attempting 37 attempts on that field goals. 3-pointers plus 3 for South Cotabato. Fast break plus 10. The running game going the side of South Cotabato. But Biñan just more aggressive, getting more free throws in this ball game. Plus 6 made free throws para dito sa Biñan.
I was mentioning about the solidarity. They have 15 assists too in this game, talking about South Cotabato. But Biñan wouldn't go out so easily here, especially on their home floor. We mentioned that Biñan hasn't been able to get victories in their last 2 games. They are looking to get back into the win column tonight against a streaking South Cotabato squad who has already won 6 straight.
Team basketball being the name of the game para dito sa South Cotabato. But you're right, Javi. Tong Biñan really trying to pull through with every substitution, with every guy trying to help out dito sa kanilang ball game.
Back-to-back losses for Biñan was against Manila and Pasay. Enzo Hoson leading the way here for the Warriors with 9 points. Acuna with 8, Hamito with 7, Rodriguez with 6. That's 4 of their starters amongst their leading scorers.
Those are the 4 guys that really made a good start para this South Cotabato. On the other end, Keiju Canaleta with a silent 12 points. Jmar Gimpayan and Pamboy Raimundo also helping out. And Kenro Kakurba coming off a 0-point ball game versus Pasay now has 4 in the first half.
Maulan dito sa labas ng Alonte Sports Arena pero mainit din ang aksyon dito sa ating laro between South Cotabato and Biñan. It's gonna be another exciting half here as we make our way to the second half of this ball game. On shots of the crowd here inside the venue, I'm sure everybody is anticipating a lot more action in the third and fourth periods.
It's gonna be a very exciting ball game. Both teams actually are very much a good matchup in terms of veteran presence, in terms of talent, in terms of physicality. It's a matter of game planning towards the second half. Who will be able to play better basketball and getting that win?
Of course, both of these teams in the Southern Division. South Cotabato is at 8-3. Biñan is at 6-2. Cal Tolentino was scoreless in their last game, looking to bounce back here tonight. Tolentino is actually the leading scorer for South Cotabato. And I did hear that Tolentino will not anymore go back to Letran. He will forego his playing years in the NCAA to stay with his Warriors squad. We now begin the third quarter. Lastimosa not handle the pass there from Pamboy Raimundo. Odd start here to the third period for Biñan, who is starting with JJ Helter. Oh no! I just had to stop what I was saying and say that Jammer Hamito was about to go for that slam.
Odd start it is. Unforced turnover on the other end. Wide open jam para dito kay Jammer Hamito.
Biñan caught napping there, but the answer quickly there by KG Canaleta, tying this game up at 46.
One of our best shooting big men in the league, KG Canaleta. Every time he goes for that screen, almost automatic. He is going for that pop. Automatic 3 for KG.
15 points in the game for the former PBA player. Rodriguez from the perimeter, in and out. Look at Marvin Janicio try to sky for that. Recycle here for the Warriors. Rodriguez bumps into Jammer Hamito. Lastimosa on the break. Lastimosa hangs and scores!
Specialty of the house for Lastimosa. Every time he is running on a break, he just knows what to do with that basketball. 2 versus 1, gets the 2 and gets a 2-point lead.
Almost a month out para dito kay Carlo Lastimosa, playing only his 3rd game of the season for Biñan. Rodriguez against KG Canaleta. Out to Mark Cruz. Challenged by Pamboy Raimundo. Work there, but Tolentino getting the offensive rebound. A foul against Mr. Fast, JJ Helterbrand.
Kyle Tolentino has not been able to get his buckets, but is still able to give them the intangibles. Good offensive rebound for Kyle.
This is the fast break of the game, brought to you by New Star Max. Went to the max. Hanging in the air and finishing there was Carlo Lastimosa.
Showing his pace right there. Going fast and going slow. It's Carlo Lastimosa.
Tolentino for the lead, no good. Ball will go the other way, Biñan basketball.
Still a struggle para dito kay Kyle Tolentino. 11 points a ball game, yet he is still 0 in this ball game. Also 0 in his last ball game. So he is being scouted very well by his past opponents.
That was only his second attempt of the game. In their game against Quezon City, he was 0 out of 5. Coach Elvis Tolentino will challenge that last call. 8 minutes and 22 remaining here in the third quarter. We'll take a short break.
Upon review, the challenge made by South Cotabato is successful.
Challenge by Coach Elvis Tolentino is successful. Take a look at that last play. There was the shot. And there you see Canaleta with the last touch of that basketball.
Every play counts in this ball game. Early on in the third quarter, they know that if they have a chance to get the lead, you have to take advantage, though that is not the best inbound play para dito sa South Cotabato.
Especially after they had a chance to huddle up during that challenge.
They wanted that mini elevator for Mark Cruz, yet unsuccessful para dito sa South Cotabato.
Now let's turn you over to Miss Andrea Endicio.
For South Cotabato, one of their main men, John Wilson, has actually parted ways with the team due to personal reasons. Nonetheless, with the current lineup that they have, Coach Elvis Tolentino is still confident sa kapasidad ng team niya, especially in this game. One good thing daw kasi na he got from the previous game of Biñan against Pasay is that he can use his expertise in this game. We all know that if it's a team under Coach Elvis, takbuhan talaga ang sistema, and that's exactly what Pasay did that gave them a win against Biñan. Will this be the key factor for the Warriors too? Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Andrea. What do you think, Juanito?
Well, I think it's going to be very crucial itong si John Wilson. But we saw it in the first half. They had 14 fast break points. So it's a different speed to the game of South Cotabato, especially moving forward. Enzo Coson, Mark Cruz, Kyle Tolentino. These are guys looking to run on every possession. So Coach Elvis finally getting his way here towards the end of the season.
But Carlo Lastimosa starting to be aggressive here and looking for his shots, although he misses that first free throw. Lastimosa, he is one of Biñan's bona fide scorers, a former CSB Blazer. Last year was also part of that Imo squad. 0 out of 2 para kay Carlo Lastimosa. That's highly uncharacteristic of him. Also to the right side, Mark Cruz says, wait, let's set this one up. Cruz uses the Rodriguez screen. Larry from the free throw line. Too strong. Rebound taken by J. Mark Gimpayan. Here comes Carlo Lastimosa. Helterbrand is free. He will not settle for the outside shot. Jaymar Gimpain, one-hander is good.
Good team basketball para dito sa Biñan. 4 guys getting a touch of that basketball. Seeing the secondary break wide open is Jaymar Gimpain.
Both teams really putting a heavy value on team basketball, especially tonight. A total of 29 assists between these two squads tonight. Mark Cruz from the corner. That's short. Gimpain with another rebound. There's a foul against South Cotabato.
Reversal of roles. Now Biñan trying to outrun itong South Cotabato. A quicker pace on their game. JJ Helterbrand with a drive. Jaymar Gimpain wide open on that middle.
That's the play of the game brought to you by Buenas. Gimpain already in double figures in this one. 50-46. 3 minutes gone by here in the third quarter. Now, how important has Pamboy Raimundo been here in this game para sa Biñan?
Oh, he's been able to stabilize their offense ever since his arrival inside the court. It's been a different dynamic para dito sa Biñan. So we'll see a lot more minutes coming from Pamboy.
5 points off the bench tonight para kay Carlo Lastimosa. He's really trying to attack the cup here in the third quarter. Amito gives it back out to Cruz. They go to the right side. Hoson to Jonicio. That's stolen by Mr. Fast. Raimundo to Gimpain. Gimpain leans in and scores.
We were talking about the impact of Pamboy Raimundo. How important is Pamboy? We just saw it in that last play. Finishing off the assist is Jaymar Gimpain, but giving it is Pamboy.
5 assists in the game para kay Pamboy Raimundo. Hamito with that sidestep could not finish. Canaleta with the board. Raimundo looking ahead. Lobs it to Gimpain. Gimpain somehow, someway finds that basketball into the rim.
Perfect communication. Pamboy just knew where the advantage was patient, and was able to deliver on the assist on that final second.
14 points in the game para kay Jaymar Gimpain. He has not missed from the field. Quick answer there para kay Jammer Hamito.
No jump on that layup para kay Jammer Hamito. Pure patience.
56-48. It's been a reversal of roles here. This is exactly how South Cotabato started the first quarter, but it's now Biñan in the driver's seat. Helterbrand to add salt to the wound.
JJ Helterbrand now stretching out the floor. Not a lot of threes for Biñan here in the second half.
Tolentino misfiring from the outside, still without a bucket tonight. Tolentino out to Mark Cruz. He will try his luck. That's too strong. 59-48. Under 5 minutes to play here in the third. Gimpain. Amito didn't jump on the fake. Helterbrand, 2 straight threes for Mr. Fast.
And everything now working on the side of Biñan. They're now trying to close on the roles of Jaymar Gimpain because he's been the hot. So now what will be left open, and that is the outside, and JJ Helterbrand has been able to maximize with 2 straight threes.
Helterbrand hasn't been posting eye-popping numbers this season, only averaging 4 points per game. But here in the third quarter already with 2 3-pointers, ito si JJ Helterbrand. When he's on, he's on.
Every time that they have the ball, everything is working para dito sa Biñan the past few plays. Now a 14-point lead in the fourth 5 minutes of the ball game in the third.
That 3-point shot was brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. 62-48 is the count. Coach Boyd Fernandez ahead of their schedule. They have Batangas City on June 11, the Bulacan Cuyas on June 17, and 4 days after that, the Parañaque Patriots an away game on June 21. So far, his squad looking good here in the third quarter, leading by 14 points after being down by 1 at the half.
19-4 run to start the third quarter para dito sa Biñan, making their home crowd very happy here.
Elorde gets it to Jervy Cruz. Misfires from the elbow. Pajarito tracks it down. Jervy Cruz blocked by KG Canaleta.
Sorry, España, you are blocked all the way from UE. KG Canaleta has been playing terrific defense on Jervy Cruz here in the third quarter.
Canaleta not just scoring the basketball, but playing superb defense as well in this game. Acuna had time to set his feet, but looked like a rush shot. 4-2 in terms of blocks tonight. Raimundo. That post option for Canaleta wasn't open. He goes to Gimpayan. He gets it back. Gimpayan on the roll. Gets it to KG. No good on the reverse. Not much English there on the shot, but he gets it back. Gimpayan. A foul called against South Cotabato. I thought that it was going to be a travel.
Yeah. I think he was pulled. It was Jmar Gimpayan. Could have been an easy two. But let's watch that assist once again. Against 3 white shirts, Pamboy Raimundo finding his teammate perfectly.
Those are our lucky fans of the game, brought to you by Buenas. Helterbrand, Canaleta, Lastimosa, Raimundo, and Gimpayan. This 5 has really done a lot of damage here in the third quarter para kay Coach Boyet Fernandez.
Veteran laden 5 para dito kay Coach Boyet. A lot of basketball experience with this 5, yet they are able to run here in the ball game.
Giving South Cotabato a dose of their old medicine. And Gimpayan has yet to miss in this game.
That soft touch has really been crucial para dito kay Jmar Gimpayan. 16 big points for the big man.
8 out of 8 from the field. Acuna being defended by JJ Helterbrand. Pajarito to a cutting Nico Elorde. Finds Jervy Cruz. Drop step. Stripped. There's a foul. And Cruz will be taking 2 shots.
KG Canaleta could not believe the call. He believes that was a clean swipe. But even though that was a foul, you have to commend the defense being played by KG Canaleta on Jervy Cruz. Nothing easy coming para dito kay Jervy. That's already the 3rd attempt. Yet he is not able to get anything easy inside.
Only with 2 points so far in this game, ito si Jervy Cruz. Usually a very efficient scorer. He's 1 out of 6 tonight. As you can see, the free throw story, South Cotabato yet to miss in 4 attempts, while Biñan is 10 out of 14. But that's been the main difference, a number of attempts for South Cotabato in this game at the free throw line. They've been very aggressive attacking the basket.
Right on cue, sabi mo walang mintes. There you go. Di talaga natin pwede banggitin yung mga walang mintes na yan eh. It's almost automatic.
Yeah, we have to really try and change it up. 64-48. The Warriors having trouble scoring the basketball here in the third period, only with 4 points in this quarter.
After a very strong offensive outing in the first half, nag-iba na ang tono nitong South Cotabato. A real struggle on their offensive end. Only the 5th point. One guy I'm not seeing a lot of aggressiveness is Enzo Hoson, who played very terrific in the first half.
He's on the bench right now. Kyle Tolentino will try to make amends for the struggles of Enzo Hoson in this quarter. Tolentino still without a basket. Raimundo taking his time here. Crossover on Elorde, does it work? Chan on the short roll, stolen by Pajarito. Numbers for South Cotabato. Pajarito finds Cruz. Jervy took some time. Saw that someone was down. That's Pamboy Raimundo, and he's hurt.
That is a total sacrifice of the body from Pamboy Raimundo. He's not happy with the non-call there. He wanted a charge. Probably seen the replay where he was. Was he in the no-charge zone for the refs not to call that?
Check this out. There we see Pajarito with the basketball. And there, Pamboy Raimundo.
They were still moving. But there was a push from the left hand nitong ni Christian Pajarito, and then there was an accidental knee galing din kay Pajarito. That's why Pamboy is not happy with the non-call. Still down on the floor right now.
Raimundo still could not believe it. Pajarito 2 points so far in this game, 2 rebounds and a couple of assists. Has not really made so much of an impact in this game, but that was a good pass leading to a much needed basket to Jervy Cruz.
They want to return to the way they played in the first half, very quick paced and getting some easy baskets off the fast break. 14 fast break points para sa South Cotabato in the first half.
Raimundo will still stay in the game. Oh, no. Coach Boyd Fernandez has already inserted JJ Pido. At Raimundo playing extended minutes here in the third quarter owing to the success that they've had. That 5 on the floor established this double-digit advantage. South Cotabato has not found any answers.
8 points, 8 assists para dito kay Pamboy Raimundo.
Gimpayan makes a pass to Tyrone Chan. Pido says, teka lang, marami pang oras. Chan to the left side. Lastimosa sets for 3. No good. Elorde. It's a screen from Cruz. Jervy out to Tolentino. Give it space. Rebound taken by J-Mar Gimpayan. That was an air ball galing kay Kyle Tolentino.
Struggle continues para kay Kyle Tolentino. More than usual. That is an automatic when he is that wide open. But looks like it's already a mental game para dito kay Kyle.
All right, Tonito, I'm going to ask you this. How different is this South Cotabato team without John Wilson on their squad?
Well, you're losing not just a big guy in terms of your offense, but also a leader. A guy who is very vocal, wanting every win. So, yun yung masakit na part dun eh. It's losing a leader, losing a vocal guy. And that guy is a champion. He's already proven himself here in the league. And once you're down like this, he can get that ball and say na, you know, I need a run and give me that basketball. So I think it's gonna hurt South Cotabato in the next few games while they adjust with the loss of John Wilson. You know, guys like Kyle Tolentino and Enzo Hoson really has to be able to step up in terms of that 2-guard position. Because John Wilson is a proven winner here in the league.
Is this what they're missing at this certain juncture of the game where South Cotabato has been having trouble scoring? Only 7 points here in the third quarter. But also to follow up on that, don't you think that it now falls also on the shoulders of Val Acuña to pick up the slack?
Yes. In terms of leadership, Val Acuña has to be able to be a lot more vocal dito sa mga younger guys dito South Cotabato. In terms of John Wilson, this third quarter is the time where he needs to be able to step up and show out. We've seen him in the last few games where his impact was really very crucial. But here, Biñan just making everything.
That's Tyrone Chan getting his first 3-point shot of the game. Lead up to 16 points, 67 to 51. There's a foul called against Biñan.
Mashar again. Pido locating Tyrone Chan. This guy, whenever he sees the space, will take it, will make it. Cannot give enough space dito kay Tyrone.
Always love a big man coming down on the secondary break who can shoot the basketball from the outside. Like Tyrone Chan. Acuña, that's definitely a foul, against Roca Curva.
Wanting to fire over the screen itong si Kenny Roca Curva, but late on that jump shot. It's just so hard to challenge itong si Val Acuña. High jumper and shoots the ball way above his head. So it's just so hard to defend itong si Val Acuña. You go under, that's a sure 3. You go over, more than likely it's a foul on you.
Body contact downstairs there. Roca Curva saying, nope, I did touch him, but it's very obvious on the replay. It doesn't lie. Acuña making his first free throw. The first MVP of the MPBL. That's the guy on the line, Val Acuña. 7.7 points per game, 2.5 rebounds, an 81.3% free throw shooter.
At his age, still very, very productive for any team he plays for. Last year, it was for Muntinlupa, trying to really make a run in the playoffs. Now it's for South Cotabato.
May pagkakaiba ba sa laro ni Val Acuña at ni John Wilson?
Well, John Wilson is more of an attacker. Can slash the ball more and is more aggressive, especially defensively. Val Acuña, more of the modern-day 3-and-D, uses his length to his advantage, and of course would still go for a lot of open threes whenever given the possibility. So it's more of a defensive guy for a 3-and-D guy para dito kay Val Acuña.
Roca Curva may tangan ng bola dito. They go to Manalang, out to Tyrone Chan, hand in the face, too strong. Kyle Tolentino grabs it, and JJ Pido saying, what? Foul ako?
Di lang magaling na player. Character din talaga to si Pido eh.
He is just a joy to watch.
Remember watching him in Rizal last year?
Oh,
and He
yeah.
was being called the heart of that team because of his character.
More like the Harley of that team. Penalty na dito ang Biñan tatak gel. That's why Tolentino will be taking 2 shots. A chance to break into the scoring column. Leading scorer of South Cotabato this season, Kyle Tolentino. First one is good, and he is now on the board.
Possibly get him going here in the ball game. Si Kyle Tolentino is getting a lot of minutes here. Already 18 minutes for Kyle Tolentino, yet that is the first point for the young gun of Letran.
That's almost the same time he played against Quezon City, and he was 0 out of 5 in that game. A good thing other guys were able to pick up the slack para sa South Cotabato.
One thing I like about Kyle, even though he gets cold, he still gives you the intangible, gets rebounds, gets steals like those, plays physical. So there's really a reason to keep him on the court even though he's struggling offensively.
Elorde scoring on the layup there off the turnover ng Biñan. At a foul called there on the double near the sideline against Kyle Tolentino.
Huli lang on the blind side double. Itong si Kyle Tolentino. That could have been a good double. Let's watch this again.
A miscommunication there between Rocafurva and Pido on who was going to get that basketball. But what about Nico Elorde? That extra lift on that layup.
Not the usual scorer for them. 7 points here in the ball game para kay Nico.
Pido able to draw a foul. Almost got that one to go.
It's fun watching JJ. But you know what's fun? Is his reactions. Yung mga antics niya pag nagmintis, pag tinawagan ng foul. Character talaga to si Pido eh.
I really look forward to the day when we could get players mic'd up for games. This is definitely one guy we should mic
I
up.
will put him ahead of everyone else. Itong si JJ Pido.
Kahit siguro di mo sabihan yan, marami masasabi.
Oo.
Kasi usually diba sa NBA, you have to remind the players that they do have a mic on. Kasi yung iba di nagsasalita eh. So you actually have to remind them to actually say something.
You're gonna put guys like Prince Rivero, yung mga nakakatawa na tao dito sa MPBL.
Yeah, but before you put a mic on Prince Rivero, he actually has to step on the court.
Just a few injuries for Prince Rivero here in the season for Quezon.
Elorde hooks a pass to Parito. This could be big! 3-pointer down the drain there by Christian Parito.
Good pick and pop para dito kay Christian Parito, forcing the defense to stretch it out, but you cannot go full stretch because this guy can also have that drive.
Oson is back in the game for Coach Elvis. Tyrone Chan hands it off back to JJ Pido. About a 4-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Look at JJ Pido and the shimmy after that. The hoop and the harm for the former Rizal Golden Cooler, JJ Pido.
Can he hear us? Can he hear us? Let's look at that drive. That drive was already a beaut. Seeing that lane, getting that float. But that dance made everything way better after that foul counted. Whoa.
Shimmy up, Mr. Pido. He just brings so much fire to any team that he plays for.
Those are the guys that Coach Boyd loves having on his team.
I'm sure talagang hinandpick niya yan to join this Biñan squad. 5 seconds left here in the third. Elorde leaves it for Dumapic. Couldn't finish. Buzzer now sounds. That's it for our third quarter.
What a ball game being played by Biñan in the third quarter. 28 big points, their biggest scoring in the ball game, and everything working the way of the offense para dito sa Biñan.
What a quarter it has been para sa kanila. Pamboy Raimundo orchestrating very well para sa kanila. And a lot of the passes went to this guy, Jamar Gimpayan. He has not missed from the field in this game. 8 out of 8. 8 of those 16 points coming in that third period.
The 16 points, already impressive. The 9 rebounds, already impressive. But the efficiency, the 8 out of 8 para dito kay Jamar Gimpayan, making the biggest impact in the third quarter with 8 points.
71-60 is our score at the end of the third. This is brought to you by GameX, GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Presenting our Suzuki muscular and sporty fan of the games, like the Avenus, do more and achieve more with the muscular and sporty scooter from Suzuki, the Avenus. Oras na para magmotor. We're coming to you live from the Olonte Sports Arena in Biñan, the city of life here in Laguna. Joining us here in the venue is our chairman and founder, ang pambansang kamao, fighting pride of the Philippines, Senator Manny Pacquiao, joined by his beloved wife, Mrs. Jinky Pacquiao, ating OG Jinky Beauty. Of course, good-sized crowd here for a Thursday evening, a rainy Thursday evening. Last game of our Thursday triple header here. This is Biñan versus South Cotabato. Thank you so much for joining us. To everybody watching on MPTV Channel 98 on Signal, Satellite Channel 53 on the Pilipinas Live app, and on Facebook as well as on YouTube. This is Javi Palanya, joined by Coach Juanito Gregorio and Miss Andrea Indicio Pajarito, opening up the scoring festivities here in the fourth quarter. JJ Pido being pressured heavily there by Nico Elorde. Great matchup at the point guard spot. Both very hard-nosed point guards. Manalang waiting for Rocco Curva to pop out. He receives the basketball. Shot clock winding down. Oson could not complete the steal. Tairo Chan from half court. Elorde to the other side. It's now Junicio.
Terrific backcourt defense being played by the 5 here by South Cotabato.
Oson spins on Pido. Jonicio leans in, tries to back it off the glass. That's no good. Alabanza with the board.
Still an adjustment para dito kay Marwin Jonicio. Has not been able to produce here in the ball game.
Still scoreless is the former JRU heavy bomber. Manalang waiting for this play to develop. Gets it to Rocakurva. Kenny attacks middle. Left hand finish is good.
You cannot give him that driving lane because if he gets enough rhythm and he gets way above everybody, that is a short two para dito kay Kenny Roger Rocakurva.
6 points in the game. Elorde up top, given the screen by Pajarito, doesn't use it. Elorde gets bumped there by Philip Manalang. I'm sorry, Robbie Manalang.
I get confused sometimes. Don't worry. A lot of Manalangs.
Di bale, parehong magagandang lalaki.
Tsaka parehong magagaling.
Oh, of course, two of the more premier point guards here in the MPBL. Coach Boyd Fernandez is on the playing floor. He could get a technical for this. There's si Coach Elvis Tolentino saying that that should be a technical foul.
He wants it on the down. So he doesn't want those 2 free throws kay Nico Elorde.
Well, he has a case. I didn't see that there was I don't think there was a shot attempt. He wasn't in the motion. And our referees deciding otherwise. That's why Elorde is at the line for 2 shots. He makes his first.
Different ball game para dito kay Nico Elorde. Not the usual scorer para dito sa South Cotabato, only averaging 4 points a ball game. But with the loss of John Wilson, a lot more has to be happening para dito kay Nico in terms of scoring.
Oh, Caneleta left all alone up top. Couldn't capitalize on that 3. A heads-up play there by Christian Pajarito, bouncing it off Kenny Rocakurva.
Christian Pajarito has been a good player in the past few minutes. Getting rebounds, getting stops, even getting some assists off the fast break.
Oson using the Hamito screen. Pajarito from the outside. Bullseye!
But the second here in the quarter para dito kay Christian Pajarito. Stretching out the floor, forcing the defense to close out on Christian.
A foul called against the Ant-Man, Mark Cruz. Take a look at this 3-point shot brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Pajarito coming to life here in the second half. That started towards the tail end of the third quarter, and it has continued until this point.
Off the horns play, you really will put respect on Jammer Hamito because he has the strength on the roll that will leave someone open. It's been Christian Pajarito twice already here in the quarter.
10 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists in the game para kay Christian Pajarito. And Pajarito was only good for 2 points in the first half. Roca Curva with a leather. Roca Curva with a slight push on Tolentino. No offensive foul was called. No basket as well para kay Roca Curva. Pajarito siya nang dala dito. Pajarito challenging KG Canaleta. Gutsy play for the youngster.
8 big points for Christian Pajarito. 12 in total here in the ball game. Just like that, they have cut the lead to 5 here in the fourth. And that will be a charge on Biñan. An opportunity for South Cotabato to further cut into the lead.
South Cotabato was down by as much as 16 points in that third quarter. It's now just 5, 73 to 68. Check this out. Look at that. A lot of determination on the face of Christian Pajarito as he went up for the shot. And then the illegal screen set there by KG, allowing the Warriors to have another crack at it here. Hamito goes back door, gets it to Tolentino, the hoop and the harm for Kyle Tolentino.
You gotta credit Jammer Hamito in locating his baseline cutter in Kyle Tolentino. Perfect communication, perfect pass coming from Jammer, and they're lucky because they will be getting a foul right here. Look at that back cut. Late help by Jamar, easy to foul in the bucket.
What a read by Kyle Tolentino. You know what marvels me about this guy is the fact that he continues to grow his basketball IQ habang patagal ang paglalaro niya dito sa MPBL.
No, he's a young gun and has really provided a lot of different things para dito South Cotabato. Can shoot that three, can move without the ball, can play terrific defense for them. That is why he is well deserving of the minutes he is getting here in this game.
Don't look now mga kaliga, dalawa na lang ang kalamangan dito ng Biñan, 73 to 71. That's why Coach Boyd Fernandez will be calling this timeout. Up next for the South Cotabato Warriors, they will be facing Iloilo on Independence Day, June 12. The Mindoro Tamaraos a week after that, and the Batang Kankalu in an away game on June 25 at the Caloocan Sports Complex. Coach Elvis Tolentino and his Warriors on the brink of a big run here, a 10-2 blast to start the fourth period. Under 7 minutes to play in this game. Javi Palanya joined by Coach Juanito Gregorio and Miss Andrea Endicio. Biñan and South Cotabato changing fortunes here in the fourth quarter. Parang nagpapalitan lang sila dito sa laro na to, no?
You know, it's a chess match between Coach Elvis and Coach Boyet. Every time may gagawin yung isang coach, quick adjustment by the other coach. So we're seeing a game of runs here.
One of the more classic games this season in what has been a very exciting year for the MPBL. And we are not even halfway. Lastimosa runs into trouble. A foul is on Kyle Tolentino. What a bailout there for Biñan.
It's an obvious foul on Kyle. Just a little late on that double. Maybe a fourth foul on Kyle.
And that triggers Coach Elvis Tolentino to send back Marvin Jonicio to the game. Nico Elorde babalik na rin dito para sa South Cotabato. Raimundo has checked back in for Coach Boyd Fernandez. Almost an illegal screen set by Canaleta there. He misses from 18 feet.
He's been giving hard screens this fourth quarter. So he has to be careful.
He has 2 fouls in the game. A chance to tie or take the lead for the Warriors. Hoson picks up his dribble. Hamito flashes middle. Short jumper. No bounce. Gimpayan able to get it to Carlo Lastimosa.
Still a good shot para dito kay Jammer Hamito. So much space on the offense itong South Cotabato.
Floater too strong there by Lastimosa. Look how high Pajarito had to go up for that rebound. Hoson on to Jammer. Elorde out to Hoson. Enzo. Where will South Cotabato go on this possession? And who better to take the shot than their hottest hand here in the second half. Christian Pajarito, he continues to hit baskets for the Warriors.
Exploding here in the fourth quarter. That is the third three of Christian Pajarito. 11 of the 14 coming from Pajarito here in the fourth.
South Cotabato back in the driver's seat, 74-73. 15 points in the game para kay Christian Pajarito.
And what a fourth quarter by Christian Pajarito. Him stretching out the floor has been very crucial para dito sa South Cotabato. 3 of 3 in the fourth quarter in terms of three-point shooting para dito kay Christian.
Walang kaabag-abag. The challenge was right there. Galing kay KG Canaleta. Shot clock winding down. It was not a problem at all para kay Christian Pajarito.
Confidence just on an all-time high para dito kay Christian. He wants that ball here in the fourth.
Lastimosa has been having trouble at the line tonight. It's his first make from the charity stripe.
A little smaller under 5, maybe to be able to locate itong si Christian Pajarito on those pops. And getting Tyrone Chan at that 5 position.
5 out of 8 here in the fourth quarter in South Cotabato, while Biñan only 1 out of 6. Elorde gets the step on Pamboy. Mali ang pektos doon. J. Margampayan running. Yes, Peña Redondo on the corner. Peña Redondo pulls out and says, let's still use the shot clock. Ang dami pang oras. Raimundo to Gimpayan. He has not missed a day. That's his first one. South Cotabato in transition. Hoson to Jonicio. Overcooks the 3. Jonicio tried to save it there for the Warriors.
It's a good option on the early break by South Cotabato. That corner will be open. If Marvin Jonicio gets another shot at that, he has to keep on taking that shot. Eventually, one will go in.
Both teams with 3 team fouls each. Raimundo has been a great orchestrator in this game para sa Biñan. Just like a conductor to his orchestra. Oh, the spin beauty there. What the rejection coming from Marvin Jonicio.
Good offense, better defense being played by South Cotabato.
Pajarito attacks, puts it up. Second serving, no good. J. Margampayan secures possession for Biñan.
Better defensive activity by J. Margampayan, not being able to get an easy shot is Christian Pajarito.
Last couple of possessions have been empty. Para sa parehong kupunan, may foul na may tatawag dito laban kay Nico Elorde.
Now it's going to be a test of character for both of these teams. A lot of veterans, a lot of young guns as well. The question is, who will be able to step up here in the end game?
4 minutes and 3 seconds the time remaining in this game. JJ Helterbrand, who knocked down 2 3-point shots in the third quarter to help them build that double-digit advantage, is back in the game. Raimundo gets away from the defense. Back out to Lastimosa. Carlo looks at the clock. 5. Lastimosa gets a step on Pajarito, puts it up and in.
Beautiful crossover, leaving his defender behind. Lastimosa stepping up here in the last 4 minutes of the ball game.
Biñan back with the advantage, 76-74. Elorde using the Pajarito roadblock. Elorde trying to muscle his way past Pamboy Raimundo. That's a foul.
Could have been a travel as well on Nico Elorde. From the angle of the referee, there was a pull coming from Pamboy. Let's watch that again. Oh, let's watch a crossover first. Going left, leaving his defender behind. Carlo Lastimosa doing his version of an Allen Iverson crossover right there.
Also asking for it. Elorde from the screen. Elorde from the baseline.
Good screen to the baseline para dito kay Nico Elorde.
Hang on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. This is looking like it's going to go down the wire. Lastimosa wants a clear out. He feels he has the advantage against Jonicio. Crossover once again, puts it up. This time it's short. Gimpayan goes up strong. Draws the foul against Jammer Hamito.
Same drive, different result, but good thing J. Gimpayan was ready for the offensive board right there.
Gimpayan, the workhorse that he is, with a double-double again 16 points, 10 rebounds tonight para kay Jmar Gimpayan. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Gimpayan missing on the first. Oh, it went in, I'm sorry, yeah. 77-76. 2 for 2 para kay Jmar Gimpayan. 18 points and 10 rebounds in the game para kay Jmar Gimpayan.
Another double-double game para dito kay Jmar Gimpayan. Was 8 of 8 entering the fourth quarter.
Elorde, yeah, scored in bunches here for South Cotabato. That time though missing.
Chance for Biñan to execute a good play here.
Helterbrand in only his third game of the season for Biñan Tatakjel. Helterbrand, clutch shot, down! Mr. Fast putting up the big shots.
Whatever league, JJ Helterbrand is still clutch.
Helterbrand almost getting it. Lastimosa gets to save it. There's a kick. It will go the way of South Cotabato.
Lucky break para dito South Cotabato. The ball will go back on their side after that 50-50 ball. We have to go back and see that jumper by JJ Helterbrand off the screen. Terrific defense by Nico Elorde, but if you have that experience and skill as JJ Helterbrand, no problem. Crucial jumper by JJ.
I thought he could have done better there. Talk about Nico Elorde. That's just the expertise of a JJ Helterbrand using that screen to his full advantage. He loses it there though. Hoson missing on a three-point shot. Hamito got that ball stripped away from him by JJ Helterbrand. Counter steal by Pajarito. Only has Pambo in front of him. Pajarito, the sidestep and finish. We now enter the final 2 minutes of this one, brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending GameX.
Crucial turnovers being played by both teams here. They have to be careful with that basketball.
80-78. Lastimosa, one-hander, clipped on the arm by Nico Elorde.
Nico Elorde, I think he got bumped on that waist level. Oh no, they're saying it's on the arm of Nico Elorde.
Check this out, the steal by Pajarito. And look at the young gun move. Euro and the finish for Christian Pajarito.
Christian Pajarito has really stepped up big time here in the overtime period. 13 of the 18 points by South Cotabato, all coming from their young guy and Christian Pajarito.
Oh, teka lang, wala pang overtime.
Wala pa.
Pa lang. Lastimosa at the line. One more shot to go. There you see our chairman and founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao, joined by his lovely wife, Mrs. Jinky Pacquiao. Second free throw is good. Biñan with a 3-point lead here.
Only a one-possession ball game para dito sa South Cotabato.
Boss Michael Pacquiao also in attendance here. Team owner of the South Cotabato Warriors. Pajarito, he has been clutch. Missing badly there.
Just a little too excited. He wanted that ball, but Jmar Gimpayan knew that he was going to get that ball. So after Pajarito received it, full closeout coming from Jmar. Forced missed para dito kay Pajarito.
And that was early in the shot clock too.
Probably not the best heat check moments para dito kay Christian.
Lastimosa na ang nagbaba dito para sa Biñan. Defended by Enzo Hoson. Gimpayan gets it. Helterbrand all alone. Short. Chan taps it to Lastimosa. A fresh 14 here for Biñan.
Gotta love guys like Tyrone Chan making a big difference here in the end game.
60 seconds to go. The steal by Hoson. Oh, that's a foul by Carlo Lastimosa. And Biñan is already in the penalty.
What terrific defense being played by Enzo Hoson here in the end game. Gave the left side to Carlo Lastimosa because he knew that he was going to return back to the right. And off the spin, quick hands coming from Enzo.
Hoson, by the way, has not yet scored here in the second half after scoring 9 in the first 2 quarters. Lastimosa, distraught, goes back to the bench. Our referee is trying to review that last play.
We're checking if it's going to be a flagrant foul para dito sa South Cotabato.
That's going to be big if it is.
It's going to mean free throws and the ball possession.
Coach Elvis Tolentino and his Wards down by 3, 81-78, 57.3 seconds to go in this game. Just an offensive foul.
Offensive foul, number 22, Carlo Lastimosa.
So no free throws will be awarded to South Cotabato. It will just be a sideline inbound.
Defensive substitutions para dito kay Coach Boyet, putting in Pido and Roca Curva in favor of Lastimosa and JJ Helterbrand. But I'm sure when they return on the offensive end, JJ and Lastimosa will be ready as well.
South Cotabato was expecting free throws. Unfortunately, that wasn't the decision of our officials. So they'll have to set it up here in the half court. Elorde with it. Pajarito going to the basket against Tyrone Chan, missing. Hamito, power dribble, try to make some space there, goes up again. Pajarito tried to go for that offensive rebound, but before that, Hamito was fouled on the shot.
Good offensive rebounding para dito South Cotabato here in the end game. They know that they are taller here in the fourth quarter. Coach Boyet wanting a small ball 5 with Gimpayan, Chan, and Roca Curva. And the ball up top was controlled by South Cotabato.
Hamito will be tested at the free throw line with 40.5 seconds to go in this game. As you see our VIP row here at the Lonte Sports Arena. Jammer Hamito. 11 points, 9 rebounds in this game. Makes good on the first free throw.
Veteran composure para dito kay Jammer Hamito. Important free throws coming here.
South Cotabato is 12 out of 15 as a team in this game, while Biñan is 16 out of 23. Hamito makes 2 for 2, a 73% free throw shooter this year. 81-80. Coach Boyd Fernandez will be using one of his last timeouts here.
Very important possession for Biñan to be able to execute and get a basket right here. You have to look at guys like JJ Helterbrand, Pamboy Raimundo, and also Jmar Gimpayan holding that basketball. If you're the side of South Cotabato, one stop is very crucial, as this is only a 1-point lead. You can be able to get the lead on the other end.
What do you think Coach Boyd Fernandez will be throwing up here, Juanito?
You know, you gotta go with the guys that's been hot the whole ball game. Pamboy Raimundo and Jmar Gimpayan. If that doesn't work, you have to be able to find the other side. And that may be JJ Helterbrand or Kenny Roca Curva open on the 3.
40.5 seconds earlier today, Manila winning over Quezon City 76-57, and then Pampanga getting their 10th straight victory against the Negros Muscovados 104-81. Now you're witnessing the final game of our Thursday triple header here at the Lotte Sports Arena in Biñan City, the city of life, and this game definitely bringing a lot of life here inside the venue. It has been an exciting, pulsating ball game between these two squads.
Coach Boy deciding to go 24. So he wants to be able to maximize on the full shot clock.
8 deadlocks and 14 lead changes in this one. Tyrone Chan having trouble. Finally gets it to Roca Curva. Tolentino is on him.
Look at the blind side by Nico Elorde.
Raimundo on the left. Hamito, hard shows. Foul. Oh no, it's over and back. Turnover for Biñan.
Perfect. Hard show for Jammer Hamito right there. They knew the option. It was gonna go to Pamboy Raimundo. No other guy will be holding that basketball. And that is a perfect stop coming for South Cotabato. Watch Jammer Hamito fully show. Trying to lock in is Pamboy. But that will result in a backcourt violation. Now the ball will go back to South Cotabato.
And right after that, Coach Boyd Fernandez approaching Pamboy, showing him what the option could have been. he could have had a pass going to the left or to the middle. Let's listen to Coach Elvis Tolentino.
Mauna to ha, mauna to, bigay ng screen. Tapos ito, okay? Ikaw to. Basta baliktaran tayo ha. Pagka parang clear lang tayo. Ito, magbibigay ng screen. Ito, bibigay. Umitin mo yung tao nung. Tignan mo ha, pag lumabas si Enzo rito, tapos siya.
24.1 seconds remaining in this one. South Cotabato down by 1, 81-80. Now, what did you make of that huddle, Juanito?
Going to be a lot of options para this South Cotabato. So, Biñan has to be able to locate all shooters and all bigs nitong South Cotabato.
South Cotabato with a 14-second shot clock to work with here. Elorde, Pajarito, Hoson, Hamito, and Tolentino, the 5 on the floor para kay Coach Elvis Tolentino. Elorde triggers in to Hoson. Hamito will offer the screen. Pito on his hip. Hoson picks up his dribble. He needs a teammate. Goes to Elorde. 3 on the shot clock. Pajarito, the leader, off the back and in. Big shot once again for Christian Pajarito.
Fourth quarter assassin. Christian Pajarito making the biggest change here in this quarter. Let's watch that play again. 3 seconds remaining, 1 dribble off the floater. Christian Pajarito wanting this ball game for South Cotabato. 15 big fourth quarter points.
Look at the trust there by Nico Elorde. Shot clock winding down, giving it to the youngster Christian Pajarito, attacking that closeout by Jmar Gimpayan. And there's a reason why coaches tell you not to spin off the closeout when you're defending. What a play there by Christian Pajarito. Let's now listen in to Coach Boyd Fernandez in Biñan.
Let's check you're here. Okay. Pamboy. Rob. KG. Okay, screen. Screen. Starting for KG. Magwala. Okay. Pamboy. Then, ball screen. Flare out na Pamboy. Tapos then up to say. Ang yung pamboy na yung then, si Walay to. Alright. Then, Pamboy. Okay, Walay. Rob. You're here. Game time. Back flick. Go, back flick. Alright.
One of the last things I heard from that huddle was crash boards tayo. Crash boards tayo lahat. Important possession here. The game on the line for Biñan. South Cotabato just needs one more stop to be able to extend their winning streak. Biñan is a shot away from getting back into the win column after back-to-back losses in their last 2 games. Helterbrand will inbound. Back pick offered by Pamboy Raimundo. He gets the basketball. 10 seconds left. Raimundo will take the 3. No good. Gimpayan with the rebound. Stolen by Pajarito. And that's the ball game. Oh my goodness. What a come from behind victory here at the end.
What a fourth quarter played by South Cotabato. 22 points and only limiting Biñan to only 10 points here in the fourth quarter. Good adjustment, good effort, but more importantly, you gotta give credit to Christian Pajarito being that guy, stepping up big time. Let's watch that play again here. Off one dribble. Not the best shot opportunity para dito kay Pamboy Raimundo very early in that shot clock, and Biñan just gave up in the last 3 seconds of the ball game. A very big win para dito sa South Cotabato.
Wow, who would have thought Pamboy Raimundo, who has been a great conductor to an orchestra that was Biñan tonight, would commit 2 errors in the end game that would cost them a victory.
Very crucial errors coming from Pamboy Raimundo. I'm sure he is not happy with the way they ended this ball game. But if there's one guy happy, it's their fourth quarter hero, in Christian Pajarito. What a ball game this guy played, especially in the end game. And
Only 2 points in the first half, Juanito, coming alive in the last 2 quarters. In fact, during the tail end of the third quarter na nagsimula yung pag-score niya. 17 points in the third and fourth periods. No John Wilson, no problem for South Cotabato.
But more importantly, the game winner brought to you by Christian Pajarito. This guy was everything in the fourth quarter and well-deserving of our Player of the Game honors.
Down to the wire victory here for the Warriors, 82-81, their 7th straight victory. Our final score brought to you by GameX, GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Christian Pajarito is at courtside with our very own Andrea Endicio.
First of all, congratulations, Christian. Yung tatlong 3-point shots mo ang nagpadikit ng laban. Given the intensity of this ball game, paano mo nagawa yun?
Wala eh. Ginawa ko lang yung mga dapat gawin tapos yung mga pinapagawa ng mga coaches namin. Tapos ayun lang, sumunod lang kami dun sa play tapos yun lang. Siyempre gusto ko lang magpasalamat kay Lord sa binigay niyang lakas sa akin. Tapos sa mama ko na nasa heaven, sa Pajarito family, De La Cruz family, sa asawa ko, sa Pangs family, Edwan family. Tapos yung FBR family, Villanueva family, yung mga tropa ko sa GMA, tropa ko sa Silang. Thank you sa mga supporters and sponsor namin, South Cotabato, Governor Tamayo, Jinky Skin, RCS Sportswear, Jensen Mayora, Lorenzo Pacquiao, and our proud sponsor, Armor On, Sunman, and Team Osiris.
At Christian, naging test of character ang game na ito para sa inyo. Hanggang huling segundo, hindi kayo bumitaw. Anong nagpapanalo sa South Cotabato?
Sabi ni Coach, labanan namin kasi dito makikita yung karakter namin Tsaka dito makikita kung ano yung kakayanan ng team namin.
At matanong ko lang din Christian, was that last play, that last basket, para sa'yo ba talaga yon?
Hindi para sa akin yun Talagang siguro sa momentum na lang. Yun lang.
Talagang nag-improvise ang isang Christian Pajarito. Meron ka pa bang gustong batiin o pasalamatan?
Thank you kay Tita Eileen, sa mama ni Kyle, sa lahat. Sobrang thank you sa lahat.
Alright, once again, that is Christian Pajarito, our Buenas player of the game. Back to you guys.
What a ball game that was. Definitely one of the best games of the season. Our games tomorrow happening at the Caloocan Sports Complex. The Abra Weavers will be tangling with the Sarangani Marlins for our 4 o'clock p.m. matchup at 6 p.m. It's going to be the Quezon Huskers facing the still winless Bicolandia Oragons. And in our main game, the Caloocan Batang Kankalu will be defending their home floor anew against the Parañaque Patriots. Maraming salamat sa pagdalo sa aming coverage dito sa Alonte Sports Arena. Thank you so much to everybody who watched on MPTV Channel 98 on Signal, Satellite Channel 53 on the Filipinas Live app, and on Facebook and YouTube. For my partner, Coach Juanito Gregorio, for our courtside reporter, Miss Andrea Endicio, this has been Javi Palanya saying good night from Biñan City. Ito po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.